Welcome to the final night of the 5 Nights of Nightman. Hwah! Jeez, this is hot. Ah, dang.
Johnny Domino was one of San Francisco's hottest young jazz musicians.
Can I pull off sleeveless or can I pull off sleeveless? Nope. I'm changing. Just not that confident yet.
An extra-dimensional life form as intelligent as we are is not a toy.
That was a pretty good special effect. I'm pretty impressed. All right, let's see what you got.
Hold it right there!
You saw the beast.
Yeah, huge thing with a big red eye and cape.
Definitely not a man wearing a mask.
Charlie? Don't make a long day any longer, Frank.
Now, Charlie, that's no way to talk to your significant other.
So what happened?
Look terrible. Wait till you see the suit.
No, not my suit.
Look at my beautiful suit!
It should have been you, Johnny. It should have been you.
Have you forgotten David Kelshaw? That was a long time ago, Frank. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't bring back the dead.
Well, somebody lied on their eHarmony profile.
You saw a man with a cape? Uh-huh. Did you get a good look at him? Uh-huh. He was wearing a red thong bikini.
And I didn't see a guy with a cape or a glowing red eye.
What were you wearing?
A red thong bikini, okay, if you must know.
Clock is ticking on the end of our project. Find the beast.
Sounds like the slogan of an energy drink.
Sunday the 11th, 10:30 p.m. The pheromone detectors I placed around the perimeter have been tripped in several locations.
It is now 10:44 p.m. I am currently being eviscerated by a giant monster. He is gnawing on my intestines and drinking the fluid from my spleen. I shan't be long for this world, so the next thing you will hear is my last will and testament. Dear Sarah.
I can't see!
That moment when you realize you blinded your father. Hashtag whoops.
I had him, Charlie. I had him dead.
Hashtag never mind. Ah, jeez.
Your tranquilizer gun doesn't scare me.
Really? Well, how about this one? 15 rounds of hollow point. Does that frighten you?
I don't know. Why don't you ask my laser eye?
But science, the expansion of the mind, of human potential, that's lasting. Oh, Captain, my Captain, you were always so melodramatic.
He's melodramatic. Jeez.
No! You mustn't follow him into the vortex!
You don't want to know what I had to do to get this.
Well, this angel, it's carrying me high above the city and I feel totally calm and peaceful, but then when I look at its face, it's got this enormous red glowing eye.
You had that dream too? I thought I was the only one.
Both of you having the same nightmare.
Not anymore. I got rid of mine.
How? Hypnosis?
No. I stopped eating pepperoni pizza after midnight.
If only I could stop. Summary time. A shady organization has brought an interdimensional being into the Bay City. Now, we know that this isn't the first time. It did the same thing 8 years previous. The doctor responsible for that monster's death is now seeking to find this new monster to redeem himself from past sins that he committed. Of course, he comes into contact with Johnny Domino and cuts him. We find out that if this monster cuts you with his claws, or claws you, you will get sick and die in a few days. To make a vaccine, you need blood from that monster. So the scientist and Nightman team up to get the blood from the monster to make the vaccine and cure the people that have been attacked by the monster. Wow, that was the last summary. I can't believe it. After 5 days of making summaries, I think I'm going to miss it. Not at all. Not at all. Summaries are difficult. I hate summaries. All right. What can I say about this last episode? it was fun. I think it really sums up everything I love about this show. Yes, there are plot holes. Yes, some of the special effects look hokey. But all in all, it was fun. There are times where I'm enjoying watching it so much, I just kind of take my critical goggles off and just enjoy the ride. In this episode, we have an interdimensional monster looking for the man who killed its mate. It's wonderful. Like, that's a great little premise there. And it's fun to watch. One thing I really like about this episode is that the monster itself is pretty well done. They do it pretty well. It's a combination of animatronics and a suit, but they kind of hide the special effects by giving him glowing white eyes, and this makes it seem a little bit more, well, intense, and it's great. It's fantastic. The special effects in this episode were really, really good, as well as some of the acting. As I mentioned before, I really, really do love this show. And I hope more people want to watch it. Right now, it's very difficult to find on the internet. I was able to find a few DVDs and get a few episodes of it, and it was really, really great. But I really wish they would do a wider release and just release the whole series. It's one of those series that definitely deserves it. And it's so entertaining. The strength of this show, I think, is you have an outrageous premise, pretty cool-looking superhero, but also the way the supporting characters interact with the main character is also very good. Even though I'm watching a superhero show about a guy who kicks all kinds of ass, I was also invested in a lot of the secondary characters. The relationship between Frank Dominus and Charlie Dan was really, really kind of engaging, and it really made me want to see how they grow as friends. Also, I loved the father-son aspect between Johnny Domino and Frank Dominus. There's a lot of support between them. And, of course, Raleigh did a great job being the go-to guy for every time, Johnny couldn't take care of something. Johnny and Raleigh's teamwork are absolutely amazing. Raleigh plays a crucial part, and it's just great to see him work alongside Johnny. The thing about watching these first 5 episodes is, and especially this last episode with the crazy premise and their execution of that crazy premise, is you really realize the possibilities of this show. And it makes you really excited to see the rest of them. I really, really want to see the rest of them. Hopefully one day they will release have a wider release, and a whole new generation can kind of enjoy the fun quirkiness of this wonderful, wonderful show. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching with me throughout this whole week. I have spent a lot of hours working on this, and it has been an absolute blast doing, and this has really been a huge passion project for me. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for sitting with me for these 5 nights of Nightman. And remember, life is just an intermission, at least until we meet again. Take care.